Hey y'all, so welcome. I want to get on here and talk about the friend who will sleep with any and everybody's man, husband, or significant other. Okay, so I was recently watching an episode of Divorce Court a few nights ago. Okay, and y'all excuse me right now because I'm chilling. I'm at home with my baby, so it's a chill day. Listen, so I was watching an episode of Divorce Court where a young woman was on with her man, her boyfriend, and she was talking about how she and her dude, they were getting ready to break up or whatever. I guess they were on bad terms. Like, just a lot of things going on, a lot of arguments and stuff like that. And so let me just sum this up real quick. And so, as she talked about, they both gave their side of the story. The judge brought out a witness, right? And so the witness was actually her cousin. And so her cousin had, revealed to her that, well, let me back it up real quick. So from time to time, whenever this girl and her man would get into arguments, she would leave and she would send her cousin over to her house to pick up her belongings while her man was there, right? And so she would do this occasionally when they would get into arguments. And so the cousin came on to say, yeah, one of the nights when, you sent me over to your house to pick up your belongings, your man started confiding in me and one thing led to another. And we just want to let you know that he's leaving you for me. And she was just totally distraught. I say all of that to say this. Ladies, when you have a friend or a family member, a close, person around you who they have the characteristics of sleeping with any and everybody's man, right? You have got to be extremely careful with having these types of individuals around you, okay? I did a video on my TikTok a while back titled The Third Wheel Friend. The third wheel friend is usually the type of friend who's always around and up under you and your man. This is the friend who she's always somewhere, on the sideline of whatever you and your man have going on. So y'all could be going out to eat. Y'all could be going, to the movies. Or you may know somebody who has a friend like this. And there's always that friend that's always on the sideline somewhere tagging along with everything you and your man are doing. Be extremely cautious and careful in scenarios and situations like this. Typically, when you have a friend who's a third wheel friend who doesn't mind tagging along with you and your man, who's always around and up under, and this could go for the fellas too. But typically, when you have a friend like this, she likes to be up under you and your man. A lot of times, these women are the types who they usually have hidden agendas and ulterior motives. And so a lot of times they're trying to get comfortable around your man. They're trying to get to know your man. They're trying to become familiar with your man. And a lot of times they often have sights set on your man. And so you have to be extremely careful with those situations. It should be a little strange to you if you have a female friend, cousin, family, whatever, who's around on a consistent basis, up under you and your man, always wanting to tag along. They could have a, significant other themselves. They could be married or they could be single. It doesn't really matter. But it should be weird for that person to want to be up under you all the time, you and your man. That should be odd. These types of scenarios never go well. I say that to say, ladies, be extremely careful with these types of friends and having them around you and your man. A friend who will sleep with any and everybody's man, husband, or significant other is a very selfish individual. And so these types of people, because they operate out of selfishness and self-centeredness, they don't have any boundaries or limits as to how far they will go to destroy you or anybody. And so if you're ever having a conversation with somebody who operates in this manner, you really want to be careful and probably get that person away from you, because it's only a matter of time before that person tries your significant other. And let me say this. Never ever think that you're ever the exception to any rule. You're never the exception to any rule. So never think that just because you've known someone, you know, a certain amount of time, y'all got history together. You know, we go way back. This person's always done anything for me. This person's always been there for me. This person really loves me. Never think somebody loves you so much that they won't cross you, because the ones you think won't do you like that will do you like that. I've seen it happen on a number of occasions. I could share some stories. I could tell you some things. Never think that you're ever the exception to any rule, because you're not. If you know someone who operates this way, selfish people only care about themselves. Remember, the root word of selfish is self. And so these types of people, they operate off of self-gratification, meaning they don't care about anybody else. They don't care who they hurt. They care about what they want. And people who are this way, they, again, they don't have limits or boundaries as to how far they'll go. And so take it as a red flag and as a warning that if you have somebody around you like this, they'll do it to you next. It's only a matter of time before they try you next. I knew a girl like this some years ago who she actually slept with her cousin's baby daddy. She slept with one of her really close friends' baby daddy. And I actually confronted her and asked her about this. I said, so, you know, how would you feel if someone did that to you? You would be ready to fight, right? I said, so what goes around definitely comes around. And it definitely came back around to her. But I say that to say, if you know somebody like this, you have somebody around you like that, get these people from away from you. And ladies, another thing I want to add, don't be sharing with your female friends how well your man treats you, how well he spoils you, how well he takes care of home. Don't share with, and definitely, please don't ever share with your female friends how well your man is doing things in the bedroom. Leave all those things out, okay? When you have friends, the best thing I'll say this, keep your female friends from around your man, okay? Just don't even bring them around. Don't even have them, because you never know who has, ulterior motives or who has a hidden agenda and what their motives are towards you or towards your significant other. And this is why I talk about discernment and the Holy Spirit so much, because so often, so many times, the signs and the flags are right there in front of us, but we'll ignore them because we know somebody so long or because we love them. No, don't believe that person. Believe the Holy Spirit, because he'll show you each and every time. Nothing's ever hidden or nothing's ever secret. When the Holy Spirit is present, he'll reveal things to you in advance to protect you and keep you from hurt, heartbreak, and disappointment. He'll show you things in advance about a person before a person. And this is how cold the Holy Spirit is. He'll show you a person's agenda before they even have a chance and opportunity to even react on that thing that they're thinking about doing in the future. So he'll show you in advance, oh yeah, you might want to get this person away from you, because 2 months from now, this person's going to try your man. Or 2 months from now, this person's going to try you. This person's going to do something to snake you. Get rid of this person. Because he's a protector. The Holy Spirit is a protector. And so, you know people like this, get them from around you. Don't have these people around you. Don't have them in your presence. Never think that you're ever the exception to any rule, because you're not. Trust me. It's only a matter of time before they try you too. And let me say, a person who is selfish like this and who you know will sleep with any and everybody, the only thing that stops them from actually following through with sleeping with your significant other is your significant other's level of loyalty to you. So if your significant other is not loyal to you, you could be SOL. Okay. It all depends on your significant other's loyalty. If your person loves you, your significant other loves you, and they're really loyal to you, then they won't cross that line. That's not something you would have to be concerned with. But otherwise, nah. So these types of people, they will definitely try your significant other, and never think that you're ever the exception to any rule. Ladies, do not be sharing with your female friends how great your man is and what he's doing and this, that, and the third, and bragging and telling them all of your business and that. Because a lot of these people, and especially if they don't have somebody, they can have somebody and still want to try yours. Keep your mouth closed about your relationship, you know, the great things that your man is doing for you and that sort of thing, because you don't know who around you, what motives or agendas these people have towards you. Love you guys. Talk to y'all later.